You had mentioned several things in your email. What's come up? What's top of the list for today?
Yeah. What I'd like to focus on is the freeze state of the nervous system.
Okay. And how do you experience the freeze state? I think I know what you're talking about, but I'd just like it to be a little more.
Right. Should I put it in context, or should I describe the...
Yeah. So, what context do you experience this?
Well, I experience in sexual encounters. And due to my history, my background, I have trauma interlaced with that. And so they arise simultaneously as a double bind. Pleasure and pain and fear.
Mixed up together.
Yeah.
Okay.
So regardless of what's happening, there's always an internal gripping and freezing.
Yeah. Okay. So you call it a freezing. Is it cold or is it just not moving?
It's a deer in the headlight. If I'm absolutely still, nothing bad will happen. Or nothing worse will happen.
Okay. Okay. And you talked about having some traumatic stuff in the past. Was that repeated or a single instance or?
Repeatedly.
Repeated.
Until I was 9 years old.
So from what year to what, 9 to 9?
Infancy.
Infancy.
To 9.
That well. Oh goodness. Okay.
So it's a deep-seated cellular, physiological.
Well, it's been there a long time.
Yeah.
See, if you call it deep-seated physiological, that sort of presupposes that you can't change it.
Oh no. I'm hoping we can change it.
Well, I'm hoping too. That's why I'm a little wary of using words like that.
Oh.
Because they can sort of trap us into thinking that nothing is possible. Okay, from infancy to 9. Goodness. Okay. I'd like to get a little more information. So the freezing is in your chest and belly?
And in my mind.
In your mind too. So does things stop in your mind?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that means like a still picture?
There are no pictures and no sensations. Like I can't see anymore, I can't hear anymore, I can't feel very much anymore.
Go into limbo, huh?
So all senses shut off to the best of their ability.
Okay.
And the thinking stops. Other than...
That sounds like something that meditators have been trying to achieve for centuries.
Well, I hope they find
this
a better way.
This one's a little different, huh?
Yeah.
It's probably not what they're talking about, but it is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it really is a limbic brain sort of...
Okay.
No cognitive thought going on, but an awareness that I'm in danger, even when I'm not.
Okay.
And that just sort of takes the primary stage.
Okay. So you know, I guess you would say consciously you know that you're not in danger, right? But there's some other part of you feels like scared shitless, right?
Well, there is that conscious voice, you know, you might not be in danger, but once the freezing takes over, there is not that voice. And it is not in the present moment anymore.
Okay. Yeah, got it. Okay, I'm just trying to get a little more fuller picture of what goes on and also the sequence. So you say, for instance, once the freezing has happened, then it's this blotto, no sound, no picture, no feelings.
Yeah, it's just a shut off.
Shut off, okay?
Shut off valve.
shut-off valve,
which
off
I'd like
switch.
to turn back on.
Have some control over anyway, huh?
Yeah.
You might want to shut it off at certain times.
Maybe.
You're getting a dent. That'd be a great thing to do if you're having a tooth out or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't it?
Good thought.
Yeah. Okay. Now, how do you get into that shut-off? In other words, what happens just before the shut-off, or what's the sequence that goes into that?
Anytime I get into a sexual situation.
Okay.
And
so it's not other situations, only
no.
sexual?
Yeah.
Okay, well, at least some people get in a whole bunch of situations.
I know.
So at least you got it fairly contextualized. It's
Yeah.
an unfortunate contextualization, but
Right.
still.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it arises simultaneously with pleasure.
Okay, so as soon as you start to feel some pleasure, then what goes on? Because I'm sure there's a little more than that.
Right, well, it's incremental as far as the intensity of the pleasure is matched by the intensity of the shut-off. And at a certain point, I just reach a point where the freezing rather, and then the shut-off just happens.
Okay.
And game over.
Do you have any questions or is there anything that would keep you from doing this, what we've just kind of rehearsed here? Think of anything that would get in the way of that.
No.
Well, that looks good.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Good. Well, it took me a roundabout way. I think I could have done this much quicker and easier, but or gone for it more directly, but I think we got there.
I might not have been able to.
Well,
might not have been able to get to it more directly.
Oh, well, it's possible too. So imagine 6 years from now. And he's tentative. He said a month from now was great, right? Because you got all over it. 6 years too far?
Seems like a non-issue, I suppose.
A non-issue.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds good, actually.
Yeah, that's good.
I forgot about that.
That would be great.
Yeah. You ever think about one of those things where it was a big issue at one time and you look back on it now and it's, God, why was I worried about that?
Yeah. Lots of those.
Yeah, I hope so. That means you've gotten through a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Well, do you have any questions?
No.
I think we're done, and I'll be in contact for follow-up and find out, because the real world is where the real tests go on. We try and test in here as much as we can.
Yeah.
But the real world is where it happens.
All right. Thank you.
Well, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Take care.
You too.
Okay, so your shifts were right away.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it took a while for your partner to track this and make adjustments. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Good. That's clear? Anything else you want to offer? Maybe that's it. That's fine.
Yeah, just the things in that area that we worked on seem more easeful.
More useful or
easeful?
Easeful. Good. Okay.
So, less work.
Great. You don't want it to be work. Not where you leave your work in the office or wherever.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it then.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thank you.
Take care.